5 former Memphis police officers are facing charges in the death of Tyre Nichols. The former officers have each been charged with second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, and other charges.
While each of the 5 individuals played a different role in the incident in question, the actions of all of them resulted in the death of Tyre Nichols, and they are all responsible.
Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, was pulled over by Memphis police in a traffic stop on January 7th. He was arrested following a confrontation with officers, hospitalized, and died from his injuries 3 days later. Attorneys for Nichols' family say an independent autopsy shows a severe beating caused his death.
His bleeding was so deep, the hemorrhaging was deep, that it's only consistent with that type of physical contact that those officers made.
Video of the encounter is likely to be released on Friday.
These are more serious than in your typical officer-involved fatality case. But I think after everyone sees the video, I don't think there'll be any questions about those charges.
The city on edge, the public demanding action and accountability.
It could have been you, Emmitt. Don't gavel me. I'm here to let you know.
The police chief calling for calm amid the firestorm.
I expect you to feel outraged, but we need to ensure our community is safe in this process.
In Memphis, I'm Chris Wynn.
We all want the same thing. We want justice for Tyre Nichols.
5 recently fired Memphis police officers now murder suspects in the beating death of Tyre Nichols.
In a word, it's absolutely appalling. Let me be clear. What happened here does not at all reflect proper policing. This was wrong. This was criminal.
The men face a string of felony charges, including second-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, and assault. During a traffic stop just blocks from his home, Nichols was involved in 2 confrontations with police and died 3 days later from his injuries. The chief of police in Memphis has called her former officers' actions heinous, reckless, and inhumane. Nichols' family and attorneys have seen police video of the incident and described the alleged attack as savage. The 29-year-old reportedly tased, pepper sprayed, restrained, hit, and kicked. His mother says she had to turn away.
I didn't need to see a video to see what they did. I saw them in person where my son had lumps on his head and his neck was broke and his head was so swollen until it was starting to split open. That was enough for me to see as his mother.
The video is expected to be released publicly tomorrow evening. Law enforcement agencies in the Memphis area and across the country now watching the situation closely while preparing for the possibility of protest and unrest. Jay Gray, NBC News.